holding court with the Barcelona press corps ahead of tomorrow night's big game there. He mentioned there the fighting on two fronts. I mean, can they park the strain of the title chase and the neck nature? And because it's a massive job in hands
when you go out to the Camp Nou, when you walk up that tunnel, you go out there, the only one came in their mind, the 90 minutes. I mean, as big as Liverpool is as a football club, the new and Anfield's a very special place. So is the Nou Camp. You turn up there to play. You know, you're on the big stage. You know that you're playing against Messi, who for me has been the best player ever to kick a ball. I've told you that most weeks in this competition. You can't help but get excited, and your only focus is on that. And I think Liverpool will do really well. I think Liverpool will turn up and take part and be a match for Barca. If you were asking me, if you're pushing me, which you always do, if you were pushing me, I think Liverpool could do well in both games. If you take Messi out of the equation, I think Liverpool are real favourites. Factor Messi into the equation, then it's a close call. You still
favour Liverpool. So Barcelona without Messi, Graeme says, Liverpool are a much better team than them, but they do have Messi. Yeah. Just a little quote from Virgil van Dijk, the player of the year, and what a season he's had. He says, you see how we defend? We don't defend 1v1, we defend all together and we attack all together as well. So it won't be a man-marking job, will it? It'll be a team effort, will it?
Teams have deviated away from doing man-to-man jobs on Messi because it's practically impossible, isn't it? Let's be honest. He drops the shoulder, he's gone. That's that one player out of the equation. You've got to defend in his own type of fashion. And the way he comes infield, Rakitic goes on the right-hand side, he'll be coming into an area that Liverpool hopefully will be able to fill. But the type of midfielders that they have, they're suited to that type of industrious game where they can get into him and be in there and protect that back four. But you mentioned Van Dijk. He's got to have a big game tomorrow night.
If, Liverpool have the best defensive record of any team in the top 5 leagues, so that's got to give them a lot of confidence ahead of what's ahead of tomorrow night, Niall.
Yeah, so Van Dijk got the Player of the Year, Players' Player of the Year. That tells you what the dressing rooms think. They know. The stability he's brought to Liverpool is just immense. And the measure of how everybody else has upped their game around him tells you how good he is, because not only has he showed what he's capable of, but that presence in the Liverpool backline, everybody around him has become a good defender this year. I think that's important. And goals will be hard to come by, maybe even for Messi.
Maybe even for Messi, but if you look at the Manchester United tie, and obviously Liverpool are operating at a higher level than United, you know, in the first leg, plays the ball for the goal, 2 in the second leg, like just, you know, involved in everything.
Yeah, you know my thoughts, he's the best ever. I mean, I felt in this game, once United went 1 down, I thought Barca had another gear, and this is his second game. You have to understand. So you think you're in the dressing room or you're preparing, you've got a week to prepare to play against this man. How will we stop him? Well, everyone's tried to. You know, double up on him, push him into areas. He doesn't want to be in a goalkeeper, gives him a lot of help there. What makes him and players the world is whatever trap you set for them, they can work it out. You know, whatever plan you had for them, they'll work it out. And that's what makes him so special. He can wrong foot you. He can get shots off. The amount of times he gets shots off when goalkeepers are rooted, like as if he's taken it so early. You know, he doesn't have to dribble past someone. He just confronts them, gets a yard to the side of the defender and shoots. And you see, how many times you see a goalkeeper look at the ball hitting the net when he scores a goal? I mean, he's quite unique. But I still fancy Liverpool.
It's one of those mouth-watering games on so many levels, Keith, because we're not even talking about, you saw there Coutinho and Suarez up against Liverpool as an issue as well. Do you think there might be a sense with Liverpool, though, that they're seeing in the league that it doesn't look like City are going to slip up? I mean, still 2 games to go, that maybe this is the big chance this season, that the Champions League is the one this season?
Well, I think what City have done in the last couple of weeks with the Spurs game, the Man United game, they've got through that, and it's looking likely, isn't it, with a couple of games to go. But I think this competition, Graeme mentioned it before, as soon as you arrive in Barcelona, as soon as the game's over at the weekend, full thoughts are on this game. And I think they'll be confident. I think there'll be an inner belief that they have the type of personnel. We haven't even touched on what they've got in an attacking fashion.
Well, and Firmino looks to be fit again. Yeah, he trained today, didn't he?
And Salah, I think Salah-Alba is going to be an interesting type of dynamic, because Alba goes, will Salah track him? Probably not. I think there'll be a lot of hope there, but he's the key in terms of linking it up, dropping into midfield areas. I think he would have been a massive loss. I think he'd be fine, though.
Graeme thinks Liverpool. Keith, Liverpool?
Overall, hopeful
Yeah.
of Liverpool. Not as
No.
confident as Graham.
How do you think?
I'm going to go for Barcelona purely because the pain Liverpool endured last year hasn't healed up fully, in my opinion. I actually want to see Liverpool win that competition now that they beat City. And then nice and handy then if City win the league and everything will be fine. But Barcelona's going to be a real hard one for them.
Certainly will.